friends, my name is Brittany. I'm the owner of a clothing boutique brand located in Nashville, Tennessee. It's called Molly Green. We've been in business for 14 years now. And one thing that's remained consistent for our company is that we love flowers. We bring them into our photo shoots and our styling and just our lives as much as possible. They give us so much joy. Recently, I had the honor of hosting a friend's baby shower. So what I created was some bouquets that kind of give Bridgerton vibes. They're very girly and pink. I've just become really passionate about is how to make flower arrangements, because I feel like sometimes it feels really inaccessible to know how to put it together like that, but it's actually pretty simple and can be really fun to do yourself and way less expensive. So today I was just gonna kind of share how I like to put flowers together for photo shoots or just for my home in general. The way I like flowers to look is very casual. It's not so maybe technical. I'm not a professional florist. So I just like what I like, and I think that that's fine. Whatever you love to put in your home or around you, and what you love is what's right. And I think that that goes for what you put on your body, your clothing, and your personal style as well. And so applying that to my flowers in my closet just makes sense for me. I have 3 different versions of vases here. In this vase, I have floral foam in the bottom, water, and then I've used the floral foam to provide the structure for my floral arrangement. The way I created this one was I started around the edges. You take your filler flowers. I have lots of different types of flowers here. I have some small, dainty little buds. I have big roses that I have what's called reflexed, where you take your petals and bend them back. It just kind of opens up the flower, just gives it a whole different look. Then I have little palms, Lysianthus, I'm not sure what the name of this is, but it's cool. I just like to have lots of different texture and sizes of flowers. A great place to go for flowers is Trader Joe's and Costco, or you can search for a wholesale flower place. You can also cut greenery from your yard. That's free. I started with my smaller, daintier filler flowers around, and what I like to do is create a high side and a low side. And so your high side is gonna draw your eye up, and depending on how you're gonna use your arrangement, if it's gonna be in the middle of your dining room table, you want your arrangement to be beautiful all around. So you don't want to save all of your special flowers just for the top. While you're sitting at the table, you want to be able to look forward and see really beautiful flowers placed. One thing that's really important is to make sure you strip your stems of leaves, because if you have leaves in your water, it's going to kill your flowers, because the leaves disintegrate in the water and they make your water murky and they create bacteria, and that bacteria goes up to your buds of your flowers. So I'm going to get started on this smaller one and just show you how I would arrange it really quickly. I do have some grid tape in here, which is really an easy way to create structure for your bouquet. Basically, you just take your florist tape and you make 3 rows going each way. And then I took a row all the way around to keep it secure on there. What you can start with is just your greenery towards the bottom, and just remembering to pop off those leaves where you need to. You want to be able to cover the rim of your vase. You don't want to see the tape. You want it to look full. And it's best usually to go in with a cross pattern so that your stems all cross each other in the vase, and it gives it more structure and you have more control over how your flowers can stand. There's just more strength in your cross hatching of your stems. I like to kind of build in that base. You can see in this one how this side over here has this high side. And then you can kind of go in with some cute filler flowers. I love these, but they're so cute. Put some a little higher. I'm gonna make this one a little shorter. I'm gonna add some of these little palms. They have tiny leaves, so I'm gonna make sure to pop them off. You can also split up a lot of your stems and get a lot out of your flowers too. So that one's gonna go there, in here. I'm gonna place one of these over here on my tall side. These I love, they're just so pretty. I'm gonna pop these buds off and place them somewhere different than the open flowers. So this one I'm gonna put on my higher side. And this one I can use to kind of fill in towards the vase. Then the buds can go just down here for like a little texture. This one, I think I want it to be really tall. So I'm just gonna put it in there like that. And also you can kind of like turn your arrangement and like check how you're doing, how's it looking. I have all these roses that, like I said, I reflexed, and basically like you just gently pull down each petal. You go around the flower and just pull them down. And if your flowers are really tight, there's a couple different ways you can open them. You can blow into the center of your rose to open it. You can take it and spin it in between your hands like this too. But you just kind of want to do it with care so you don't injure the rose. They're pretty sturdy though. And so I'm just gonna put that right there. And then I've got some little roses here. I like to make sure to get all the little dead leaves and pieces off that sometimes come when you get flowers at the grocery store or Trader Joe's or whatever. Then I've got some funky little greenery pieces. I've got this one that's like a little pom-pom and gives like a ton of coverage down there at the bottom, which I love. And then this one, probably pop right there. And then I'm gonna do a white Lizzie right here in the center. And really, I think this arrangement is done, perfect. You see that I do have like a little bit of whimsy over here, but most of the height is here. And you can even put, this is like a very floaty piece. And when I decide the height I want to cut, sometimes I'll like put the stem down at the table, so I just can kind of like recognize how high. You can always make it shorter. And so I just want this one to kind of like float out there. So yeah, that one's awesome. I'm done. This vase is a little different. It has a smaller mouth. It's a really easy vase to design in because it's gonna hold your flowers up really easily, and you just honestly can't go wrong. But I would still do the same kind of structure where I have a high side and a low side. You don't want it to look like it has pigtails. Let's see, put this one here. You just want to like add lots of different texture just to create interest. These are really cool. Pop that in low. And you just like turn your arrangement and look and see if you're enjoying it. Do you like it? Do you like how it's turning out? If you don't, try again. Just, it's so fun. You can't go wrong. Part of the reason why I love this so much is it just feels like there's no wrong answer. And it's probably why I love clothes so much too. Styling, and why we got into this business in the first place, because you just can't, I mean, there are people who are classically trained florists and they may come along and be like, oh no, but that's okay. It's just what makes you happy is what's right. So there's another one, and I hope you learned a little bit about flower arranging. Another thing that's super important when you are working with flowers, or you have flowers in your house, say somebody gives you a beautiful arrangement and you want to keep it in your home, of course you want to keep it as long as possible. The most important thing you can do is change your flowers water every single day, because clean, cold water is what's going to create that longevity for you in your arrangement. No matter if you made it yourself or it came as a gift, that's what's going to create that longevity for your vase of flowers. Have a great day. Bye.